Good evening, my name is John DeLawyer. I'm with HondaJet Southwest out of San Antonio, Texas, and this is the HondaJet. We're going to spend a few minutes today going around the airplane and pointing out some unique features of the HondaJet, and you can always learn more at HondaJet.com. So let's start at the nose of the airplane. The fuselage of the airplane is a composite fuselage, and one of the unique things about the HondaJet is that it was designed for maximum efficiency. One way that they achieved this is through natural laminar flow. If you look at the fuselage, you'll see around the cockpit that the fuselage bulges out and then comes back in. What this does is allows the airflow to stick to the fuselage without becoming turbulent. This decreases drag and makes the airplane more efficient. As we look at the nose of the airplane, we do have a radar in the nose, and we have a nose baggage area. We'll open this now. One safety feature of the HondaJet is if the latch is open, it's easy to tell because it's orange painted, and you'll notice there's a switch here that will alert you in the cockpit if the door is not secured. The nose baggage holds 100 pounds, enough for a couple of nice sized roller bags. It also is lit, and inside the nose baggage is your oxygen fill port for your emergency oxygen system. The HondaJet is very maneuverable on the ground. One of the features that makes it this way is the steer-by-wire nose wheel steering. And as we look down here, we can see the mechanism that does that through the rudder pedals. Steer-by-wire allows the nose wheel to caster 60 degrees each side of center, and when the scissor link is unhinged for towing on the ground, the nose wheel will free caster 360 degrees. Makes the airplane very maneuverable both during taxi and towing on the ground. As we move down to the side of the airplane, you'll notice a smart probe on the system. This is unique to the HondaJet. The smart probe incorporates both pitot, static, and angle of attack all into one unit. There's a smart probe on this side for ADAHRS 1, there's one on the other side for ADAHRS 2, and then a standby probe for the standby instrument. Below the smart probe, we have an ice detector. This ice detector obviously detects ice. If ice collects on the detector, you'll get a CAS message in the cockpit that says ice is detected. When that happens, the ice system will automatically turn the windshield heat to high and will turn on the wing bleeds and the tail de-ice system for you. Okay. One of the questions we get often is, why does the windshield have a shark tooth design? This is simply the electrical heating element for the windshield. And it's important to know that both the pilot and co-pilot windshield are electrically heated. In addition, they have a hydrophobic coating to repel rain. If you notice, every light on the aircraft is LED, both inside and outside. And one neat feature of the HondaJet is the lighting system itself. You can fly the whole flight without turning on a light. When you release the parking brake, the taxi light comes on. When you go to full power, the strobe lights and landing lights come on. At dusk, the nav lights will come on automatically because the system knows what time it is based off the GPS. Now, of course, as a pilot, you still want manual control over these systems, and you have it. I also mentioned earlier the automatic de-ice system. You still have manual control over that as a pilot. You can turn on the ice system whenever you feel the need to. I'm going to move down to the side of the airplane and point out a couple other features on the fairing. We have our ice light for showing down the leading edge of the wing at night, and we have a battery access panel. There are two battery access panels, one on this side of the airplane and one on the other side. Honda chose to go with a dual battery split bus system. By having a dual bus, dual battery system, it provides redundancy and a more robust electrical system for the airplane. If you look at the top wing skin on the HondaJet, you'll notice it's very smooth. It's for natural laminar flow, which reduces drag and makes the airplane faster. This wing skin is milled from one solid piece of aluminum all the way out to the wing tip. Let's take a moment to enjoy that. Out on the wingtip itself, again we have LED recognition and taxi lights. LED strobe and nav lights. We also have a fairly sizable winglet. This of course makes the airplane more efficient at higher altitudes. The airplane is certified to 43,000 feet and it has a max cruising speed of 420 knots. On the winglet itself, there are minute vortex generators. These vortex generators help stabilize the airflow at high altitude and high airspeed flight. Moving around the winglet, you'll notice we have conventional ailerons. And I say conventional because they are cable actuated. There's no hydraulics in the airplane and it provides a very nice smooth feel during flight. We do have traditional aileron trim electrically actuated in the cockpit on the yoke. Now of course one of the most unique features to the HondaJet is the over-the-wing engine mount design, or OTWEM. This design has several advantages. Honda engineer Mr. Fujino found a way to mount the engine on top of the wing that actually causes less drag than having it on the fuselage. This was done through thousands of hours of wind tunnel research, moving the pylon, different pylon designs, and a whole bunch of aerodynamic study, and this is a patented design by Honda. By moving the pylons to the wings, we've reduced drag for more efficiency, and we've also opened up all that cabin space on the inside so you can have a larger cabin and baggage area. Furthermore, by having the pylons on the wings, it reduces the noise and vibration that would normally be translated into the cabin, and it's kept out on the wings. This gives you a very quiet cabin. The engine is a Honda GE designed engine. Honda designed the engine and partnered with GE for certification and manufacturing. It is the HF-120. It has a 5,000 hour TBO. It produces 2,000 pounds of thrust, and it's very efficient. As we move around to the back of the pylon, one of the aerodynamic features that you'll notice is that it's shaped a little bit like a sail. This further reduces drag. The aft baggage area is very spacious and holds up to 400 pounds. The door has a very unique closing design. And again, if the door is open, you can easily tell by the origin on the latches or by the CAS message that you'll get in the cockpit. You'll notice on the tail of the airplane that there's an air intake. This is for the air conditioner. The air conditioner is electrically powered, so if the aircraft is hooked up to ground power, you can pre-cool the cabin prior to entering. This aircraft is also equipped with clamshell speed brakes. The speed brakes are very unique in the fact that if you're going fast and you activate the speed brakes, they don't come out all at once to make a lot of vibration and uncomfortable cabin noises. What they'll do is they'll open slowly, and as the airplane slows down, open fully for a nice smooth deceleration. Furthermore, once they are deployed, if you were to add full power, they will automatically stow for drag reduction. The horizontal stabilizer of the HondaJet is de-iced through EMEDS. EMED stands for Electromechanical Expulsive De-ice System. This is a unique system to the HondaJet that saves weight and is very effective in removing ice from the tail. You'll also notice that this particular airplane has logo lights on the bottom of the tail, and there are some vortex generators to help create additional tail downforce. The rudder of the HondaJet is cable driven with electrically actuated rudder trim. The HondaJet features a single port refueling system. This allows for quick refueling, and the fuel is gravity fed into the belly tank and out into the wings, where it is then sent to each engine to be burned. The HondaJet's equipped with a lavatory, and one nice feature of the HondaJet is the fact that it is externally serviceable via a standard lav service card. This particular aircraft is also equipped with onboard Wi-Fi, and you can see the antenna for that on the bottom of the airplane. As we move around to the right wing, I'd like to point out the trailing link landing gear. Makes for very smooth landings. On the right-hand side of the aircraft, we do have an emergency exit. We also have our battery access compartment, just like on the other side. Landing lights and external power. As we come around to the nose of the aircraft, we have our pitot tube for our standby instrument, our smart probe for ADHARS number 2, and our ice detector. Thank you for coming and checking out the HondaJet with me, and remember, visit HondaJet.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Eric Johnston. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel to enjoy many more aviation videos to come.